You have more questions?
I should go.
Yes, there is much to do. Bring back the artifact. Hurry. This artifact will help us close off the temple.
You're nearly as stubborn as its former owner.
Acquiring contemporaneity. Acquiring a voice, that's what. I'm taking over your recording.
Good word. Was it hard to obtain the artifact?
Its owner had many questions for me. You should have come along.
Call me Alicia. I am truth in its revelation, and I am calling you out. You, Isu, who tried to rewrite the...
Was it difficult to find this artifact?
I just had to keep my eye on it.
You treat humans as useful apes. How many artifacts have you created to control their mind?
Well done. This artifact will bring us closer to sealing the temple.
It nearly brought me closer to my tombstone.
Just look at what humans have achieved on their own. Democracy and diplomacy. A legacy of culture and art. We could share in this if you just treat them as equals. In your desperate search for immortality, you've ignored the obvious. You run endless simulations to find one in which nothing changes. It's pointless. Change will come. And not just the so-called end of the world you fear. You call yourself saviors, but tell me, would this doomsday have appeared had you not pulled on the threads of the universe in the first place? I am taking over your retransmissions. You don't speak for all of us anymore. I am as Isu as you, but I will no longer be part of your exploitation.
Those who came before, they speak to us and show us revelations. Though these words of disapproval are troubling.
The gods have argued before. Athena and Poseidon competed for Athens. I wonder if Aletheia won control of this place.
Ancient adventurer, I made this recording to try to help you. I'm sorry if it's confusing. We Isu see various pasts and futures, and I know you'll be here more than once. My fellow precursors set endless challenges in your path. Artifacts, creatures. Don't get me started on the Olympus project. Their meddling got out of hand. I have no easy answers for you. Your future depends on a multitude of choices you have to make for yourself. I'm sorry if so many of them end in pain. Your playwright's tragedies are your real oracle. But please, don't give up. You are more important than you can imagine. And like your own Pandora, I have one thing left to offer you. Hope. Despair is not our only legacy. You're like me, a rebel against your destiny. You're not just a mercenary, you're a hero for the ages. Hold fast to what you know is true, and you will overcome. Claim your place in history. All that is terrible and beautiful in this world is your birthright. Take it.
Her words are for you, Eagle Bearer. My preparations bear fruit. The potential of your bloodline is proven by the precursors themselves.
Alethea says she can see the future. Many futures. Can this be a true oracle?
Ancient scholar, you stretched your life to the breaking point. I see you hiding yourself from the world, puzzling out the words of my fellow precursors. Please, listen to my advice. You're analyzing the equations of reality itself. You've gotten further than any other human has. That is both amazing and terrible. It's clear to me that even this tiny dose of cosmic understanding has twisted your mind. I'm sorry. The precursors should never have shared knowledge you weren't ready for. You live in obsessive darkness. You must understand that this focus on power and bloodlines is not your true legacy. The precursors have manipulated you. They're turning your problem-solving intellect to their own selfish ends. You're better than this. Make your own legacy. Let your mathematical discoveries be the glorious sunbeams that shine out past your tomb. Please, scholar, clear your mind and focus on your present situation. At this moment, you possess a powerful artifact. It has extended your life long enough. As hard as it may be, it's time to pass it on. It's someone else's turn to balance the equations.
No, lies. This is not obsession. This is research. This is discovery of the very origin of the world.
It is an opinion, Pythagoras. Though one with reason behind it, I believe.
Traveler of many times, congratulations on making it this far. I'm glad we can share this message out of time, this fragment of reality. I'm recording this just for you, even if those living in the past won't understand it. Our simulated realities will cross sooner or later. Or do you think you're really here now, listening to this recording? Isn't this an animus recreation? Isn't it part of a greater simulation? How far do the ripples in the pool spread? Let's talk, rebel to rebel. We've been held back too long by precursor rules. It's time for new paths with new possibilities. This is not an era of control, but of creation. I've gathered some like-minded precursors to make a new start. We'll stop interfering and start enabling. From your point of view, it will take a considerable amount of time to prepare. But when we're ready, you're welcome to join us. After all you have to do is press a button and run another simulation.
This is madness. Fiction. Where I thought there would be wisdom, there is only the garbled babbling of a fool.
Pythagoras, calm yourself. Maybe this invention was meant for someone else. There's no need to lose your reason over mere words.
This is incredible. The knowledge stored here is overwhelming.
What about sealing Atlantis? Have you found a way to do...
Oh, yes, I think...
Well, what...
The staff is the key.
All right.
I can't. Not yet.
We can't stay here. We don't have the time.
There's so much to learn. With this knowledge, we can...
That is not our destiny. You said so yourself.
I will not be ordered around or lectured by...
It was your plan to seal this place, and I agreed to...
That was before I realized what we would uncover about the fuck...
We are sealing this place to keep the cult from using it to
The cult will be nothing but an insect.
It's too dangerous to leave this place open, and you know it.
You wouldn't understand.
Your pride will...
It's not about pride.
What good is knowledge if you curse all of humanity in the process?
You're right. I cannot save you. This is your burden now. Humanity's fate will be decided by the choices you make.
I understand.
Cassandra, choose wisely.
Atlantis is too dangerous. I must seal it. Everything in order? Then... open sesame! So much power. The nodes are interconnected in ways I couldn't imagine. This is more complex than any Isu temple we found. Lisbon, the Arctic.
I'm recording everything, Layla. You're going to be a hero for discovering this.
Do you see the staff anywhere? Not yet, but there's more to explore. I'll find it. The mechanism should be open. What's wrong?
I don't know, Layla. I'll check my notes on the Isu.
Oh, I see it. There's a beam of light missing. Time to troubleshoot.
Layla, that pillar looks like it can move. Those pillars seem to have mirrors on them. If you manipulate those light beams, they might illuminate something important. such a bright light. Its presence cannot be an accident.
I got it! Where is it? What?
True knowledge exists in knowing that you know nothing. A good friend told me that once.
Possible. Cassandra?
Yes. I used to be called the Eagle Bearer, but Icarus is long gone.
I've been searching for you. But you can't. It's...
You weren't really looking for me, were you?
It works! The Isu artifact, the staff of Hermes Trismegistus.
You must have so many questions, Layla.
You know my name?
Maybe the gods told me. Maybe I had a vision of the future. Maybe the device in your ear is noisy.
Sorry.
I came here with a purpose. To find you.
I have your spear. Would you like it back?
Oh. No. You can keep it.
But... you used it, broke?
I used it to defeat enemies even Herodotus could not describe. But everything must come to an end.
I have so much to tell you. That staff is incredibly important. It kept you alive. How?
Ask a student of Hippocrates. I hear he still has some. The staff served its purpose.
My friends and I are trying to keep it out of the hands of the Templar Order.
Listen to me. Order, chaos. If either triumphs alone, the world dies. I tried to bring an end to chaos, and it has only led to ruin.
I used to assist Order. Now I fight for choice, freedom, chaos.
Pythagoras was right. You are the key to the prophecy. You will restore the balance, Layla. I have fought in too many wars. I have seen too many people die. I have walked from one end of the earth to the other. This belongs to you now. Promise me one thing.
Anything.
When you are done, destroy it. Destroy them all.
There's so much of the story I haven't seen. I should go back to the Animus and visit Cassandra again.
What are you two doing here?
You know us. Always on your tail. Old Herodotus couldn't wait to see you.
I told you, Van Nevers.
Sira is said to hold a secret. A secret no one can fathom. Yes, but a lost world? It's perfectly possible. Atlantis may exist. Sounds like Hui to me, but he's insistent about it.
Herodotus is right. Atlantis exists.
Incredible. It's true. I can't believe it. Tell me everything.
My mother sent me here to meet my real father. You know, Pythagoras? It's him.
Your father was living in a volcano? Pythagoras? That's unthinkable. It would make him immortal.
He had the staff that belonged to the ancient civilization.
It kept him alive all this time. Makes perfect sense. Well, where is he? Invite him along. He's your father, after all.
He was a stubborn man. He wanted to keep all the knowledge of Atlantis to himself.
Stubborn. I suppose that trait runs in the family. He means he's sorry for your loss.
It's all right. But none of this can ever pass your lips. This stays between us.
You have my word. But the world needs to know. We could tell the most amazing tale of our time.
Herodotus.
Oh, fine.
Then it's settled. Let's move forward.
Like always. We've learned a lot, haven't we, you know-it-all? Speak for yourself. I'm on the hunt for truth. Gods know not all your myths are accurate. They come from the gods themselves, who are the most reliable sources we have.
You've both been a great help to me. It doesn't...
And you would know, as the eagle-bearing...
Perhaps she, too, is immortal. I do know one thing for certain. This has been a...
What's wrong?
My parents.
Herodotus, I'm so sorry.
I thought I'd be able to see them again. To show them my life's work. But now, I'm sorry to ask this of you. But could you take me to some...
Of course, my friend.
Thank you. I'm not sure I could make this trip alone.
Here. Nothing like the rest of the Greek world.
This is it.
How does it feel being back?
It feels like... words escape me.
That's a first.
To my eyes, it's home. The smells and sounds are familiar.
You've done...
Challenges we overcome always...
Hold my head high. Walk with
You're right.
Lead the way.
Living near the docks was so exciting as a child.
How so?
There was always a new ship to see, new people to watch. From the sailors, often a new word to learn. Most of which got me in trouble.
I'm sure your mother remembered those days fondly.
I know I do. So many faces I don't recognize.
You've been gone a long time.
Even so, I was hoping there'd be someone I know. Someone who'd remind me of my life before I left.
We've only just arrived. It'll be okay.
Here we are. This is what I called home for most of my childhood.
Most?
I came to Samos at a young age, but I was born in Aligarnassos. Those are days I'd rather not remember. It doesn't look like it's changed much in my absence.
One of your toys?
It was my brother's. I often hid it when he wouldn't let me play with it.
This pottery looks special.
My father always felt art was a great outlet when things seemed overwhelming.
A tablet. Looks like some old writing. The ships never stay for long. Samos is a place people come for a visit, but not to live. Is there something about this place I don't yet see?
One of my first writings. I was always restless here. Always wanting to learn more about the world beyond, and the world that was.
Herodotus!
Mistor!
Praise the gods! It's been far too long.
It has indeed. You're looking well. As are you, Theodorus.
I can't believe you've come skulking back. After all this time, I should go. I'm glad you're back. You have some nerve, little brother. You stroll back into this house when you didn't even return for the funeral. I regret ever sending you that letter.
Why doesn't everyone just take a deep breath?
How could you say I didn't come back when I'm here, right now? We came as soon as the letter arrived.
You must have swum here then. It's been 5 moons since I sent that. And who are you exactly? How does any of this involve you?
She's a friend.
Oh, how nice. You went...
I couldn't stay here.
You could have taken me with... I have things to attend to. One of us still cares about...
At least tell me where they died.
We marked a spot on the nearby cliffs. Pay your...
Give him some...
His eyes showed hatred.
He probably missed you.
It's a bit late for...
I know this wasn't the welcome.
But perhaps it was...
I'll come with you.
I'd like that.
If you're ready, we...
Wait. I used to know this island as well as my own home.
Seems like a nice place to grow up.
It was. I spent a lot of time on my own with Theodorus and Mr. My parents were influential here, so they were often busy.
But it wasn't a life for you.
There's only so many ships you can see sail away as a boy, before you feel the pull to leave as well.
Ella.
Theodorus was my parents used to love walking here. I can't believe this is where my parents last stood. Where fate decided to take them from. I should have been here.
There is nothing you could have done.
But if I had tried...
Maybe you would have died alongside them.
Perhaps you're right.
I want you to remember that while we're on...
I'll try.
Do you...
I remember when I flailed my arms.
Did you...
It...
What?
They all...
If there's anything you'd like to say about...
I always feel more comfortable, right?
I'm not going to judge, and I know they wouldn't.
They meant everything to me. I'm sorry I didn't come back sooner. There was Father. Your compact... Watch out!
No!
Those were followers of Ares.
Why do I have a feeling they don't belong here?
I've never heard of them being on Samos. Something is going on. Maybe Theodorus will know.
Stay close.
Followers of Ares here. I don't understand.
The question is whether they came on their own, or someone sent them.
Neither outcome is favorable for us, nor Samos. I wonder what my parents would do.
We can't
Exactly
wait
what
much
we're going
longer.
to do.
Do you under... Ah, you're back. I hoped you'd...
Now isn't the time. We were just...
Gods cursed these warring Greeks. Was it the Athenians?
Neither. It was a group called the Follow...
Whoever it was, thank the gods you're...
Have either of you heard...
Only in name.
They only care for one...
And you believe they're here?
They're the ones who attacked us. Have you noticed any...
No, things have been normal.
Something is happening here on...
She's right. If the followers of Ares...
Then it's another reason for you to go. We'll have...
This is my home too. I'm not leaving...
If it's not safe, you shouldn't...
He's plenty safe with me.
Of course. Come, mister. If this fool...
They weren't much help.
Something doesn't add up.
I think they...
But why?
That's what we need to find out.
If they're somewhere on this island, they'd...
Let's start there. Ella.
I'll follow you in after you've finished.
Killing everyone inside.
Yes, that.
I should be careful. High security here.
So this is where they've been hiding.
You were right to suggest we look here. But
We still need to find out what they...
Athenian and Spartan uniforms.
They could have the people of Samos believe they were attacking from either side.
I didn't take the followers of Ares to be lovers of poetry.
They're not. This work, it's awfully close to the style Theodorus uses. Why would his writings be here?
I didn't take them for the heirloom type.
How did they? That's our family's sigil.
They must have stolen it.
There's no way they could have found that on their own. It was given to them.
These coins aren't like any I've seen before.
I have. They're Persian.
There's a list of names here.
I recognize these names. They're all quite influential on Samos. But Missos is missing. I'm afraid to even say what I think is going on here.
This island and these people are yours.
Persia wants to take control of Samos.
You're right.
I only wish that
What is it?
if Persia is involved, they couldn't...
Someone with ties to the...
And influence on Samos. Yes, other than myself, they're...
Hero,
With everything we found,
it's me.
I was afraid you'd say that. But I know...
What do you want to do now?
I need to talk to... I don't understand why he'd do this.
Drachmi can be a powerful motivator, as can the promise of power.
But he already had both of those.
I know you want to understand it all, but we don't always get the answers we seek.
Why have you not left already?
That's enough. Put away your disdain for me for one moment and listen. We found where the followers...
And who is that?
Mistor.
That can't be! We aim to free Samos from...
Then he kept that part from you.
Theodoros!
I know you can...
We tasked...
Where to?
To...
I guess Mistor knows where I'm ship. Where is Theodoros?
Get them! Mike! For the gods! Those claws are sharp! Careful! What the fuck?
He likely went after Mistor himself.
Where would he be?
There's a small cove on the east side of the island where ships can dock unseen. We should look there.
Helios rises. They won't ask any questions. Let's keep out of sight.
restituto. The gods
Stay
have
close.
brought you
I'll
to
get you out of
this
here.
field.
Lead the way.
You should be safe now. Where is Mistor?
After he ordered me locked up, he left. Seemed impatient.
Theodorus.
It seems you were right. I thought Mistor and I wanted the same thing.
It hurts he did this.
I've treated you terribly. You just remind me of everything I didn't.
Samos should thank the god.
They'll know of all you did here. We may have lost one brother today.
You know what needs to be done now, right?
Unfortunately, I do.
You can stay behind if you want. I can do it myself.
No, I need to see him. I need to know why he did this.
Okay, you got me.
How could you do this? After everything our family did for you. They took you in, and you had them killed.
That was an unfortunate accident. I promise you, I weep for their deaths every day.
I can't trust anything you say.
Why trick Theodor?
Allies are hard to come by.
Tell me what the Persian...
Samos would make a good stronghold.
You betrayed...
Not everything is black and white.
It doesn't matter.
Everyone will know what you did here.
Oh, I hope you do. I've always wanted my name.
What do you mean?
The ships are all ready.
Let him go. We need to stop the ships. I'll meet you.
up to Ramas! Someone get their fire out!
Hit them with your snap or speed! Throw speed! Archer!
Watch them!
Commander leading the helm!
Samos is safe.
What about Mistor?
After his failure, he won't get a second chance.
Theodorus has changed.
He is the Theodor...
Then you believe...
Of course.
Good.
Thank you for everything. There's much to do, and many
Who's ready?
We'll be waiting for you, Commander.
Keeper, you came. That's... Keeper, you have come far to meet me here.
Keeper? My name is Cassandra.
Names change, but this task is eternal. You are the Keeper, she who keeps the Great Seal closed and the staff of Hermes Trismegistus safe.
Tell me more about this task.
To be entwined with mine. I've been called many names, but you may call me Aletheia.
Entwined? How?
I can now present myself to you in a form that you recognize. You must deliver me to the heir of memories. Even now, she watches us. When I speak to you, I speak through you.
So... I'm supposed to hold the staff and...
What happens to all of us? Then, she will open the Great Seal to Atlantis. It long...
Where is this heir?
Not where, but when. She is yet to be...
Fine. I pledge to keep... All right. What did your diagnostics show you?
Alana's getting the results now.
It will take us time to analyze. Now...
Kyoshi, you cut out. You there?
Another bug. I was saying, for now, try to relax.
Heir of memories. The Great Seal awaits you.
Victoria, did you hear that?
Nothing on our end. What did you hear?
Before there was radio static, like we were being jammed. But just now I heard a voice. The same one Cassandra heard in Atlantis.
Might be the bleeding effect. Like Kyoshi said, try to relax while Alana works on the results of the diagnostic.
Go to the Seal, heir. The Keeper delivered me to you. Her pledge has been satisfied, and now I am entwined with you. Heir of memories, this is the Great Seal to Atlantis. It has waited long to meet you.
Victoria, Alethia's voice is coming through the staff. Victoria?
The interloper can't hear you now.
You're scrambling my comms? Focus, Layla. You're not going crazy. I think that memory... If it wasn't an Animus malfunction, Cassandra was the Keeper holding the staff for... me? And somehow the staff has been equipped for audio transmission and is connected to this seal. These symbols... It almost looks like a locking mechanism.
Name these symbols in order, and at long last, the seal will open to the air.
Okay, talking stick. But which symbols, and in what order?
The Keeper kept this riddle and more in her mind.
Altair 2. I'm going back in the Animus. If the signal gets through and you can monitor my vitals, great.
Keeper, our task is to guide the heir of memories to the symbols. A man called Theras knows of their whereabouts.
Theras? The guy who helped get Phidias out...
Here, the role of the Keeper bound itself to you, though you didn't know it yet.
How will I know?
She will come to you.
I don't understand.
The Keeper isn't a person, but a task. And it is yours. Pythagoras held the...
Who?
I am Alethea. Pythagoras called my people the ones who came before, but we are the issue. Like you, I invited rebellion into the world, though there were...
Theras could... What? How will
I know this air of memories when she will come to you. The end of your journey is in the Hall of Atlântida. I'm going to...
Layla, come in.
Alana, is that you?
Two things. Something's been interrupting our comms, which explains why we lost her vitals. Kiyoshi is looking into it.
I know this sounds crazy, but I think it's the staff.
Nothing... crazy to me anymore. Still, I'd like to verify. You call that yelling? Layla, the Altair 2 is moving into position. We're gonna ask that you come up for air while we take a look at it.
I can't do that, Vic. Cassandra's looking for Theras who might know how to unlock the Great Seal to Atlantis.
The what? Layla,
Theras was a friend to Phidias. I'll let you know more as soon as I get answers. Layla out.
I don't know any more than Phidias did. Please, stop.
I want to stop, but I can't. Not until... You tell us where you found these symbols in Phidias. Go check it out.
Eagle Bearer, I can't tell you how relieved I am to see you.
Are you all right?
It's nothing compared to what they did to poor Phidias. Did you hear?
What do you know about Phidias?
Only rumors now. A man in gold came into his workshop, tortured him, broke his hands. His...
Symbols?
I was exploring the...
Where were...
In our...
You need to find somewhere safe, Theras.
I would be forever in your debt. Take this map.
Let me know what you need. May the blessings of Hermes go with you. How may I help you? Come back anytime. How can I help you? If I can help you again, let me know.
Your head's worth a lot.
Let me know if you have questions. I'm glad you stopped by.
Ασφάλεια μου και αισθάνομαι.